Hey everyone,
it's Cassie.
it's Esty. We're best friend-in-laws. We've got some shit to say.
I'm ready. Are you?
Mhm.
Hi.
Hey bestie.
Hello.
Well, welcome back and good morning to everybody else who listens in the morning.
And good night for those that listen at night. Just kidding. Or while you're grocery shopping.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. That was awkward.
It's like our first time or something. It's like,
I know. I
what do
forgot how
you
to do
say?
this.
I forgot.
That's
My haircut that I got, I didn't realize when I don't do it. You can really tell I didn't do it. But
your waves come back.
my waves come back like drastically.
That's okay. You look great.
Thanks.
How's my bestie?
You know, I had a good day today, actually. I finished some of my homework because, you know, this is the first week back. And let me tell you, after midnight on like Sunday, I was still awake. And I just started boop, 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 seeing them.
I mean, yeah.
17 assignments.
Oh, shit. So
Day
you can
one.
start moving ahead on your own.
Yeah, I didn't. I just like went to sleep worried about it. And
Yeah.
then in the morning, I was like, oh my God, there's so many. And I had to get a book that I didn't know because that teacher barely opened up the syllabus like at midnight. It was just like a lot. And I think my other classes were so easy last semester that I took it for granted.
Mm-hmm.
So like this class, I'm like, it's a class and a lab and like all these things. So it's like something that would have been like 7 assignments is like 14. So it's like, it's just a lot. But I finished the whole chapter 1 today. And then I have like chapter 2 I have to finish by Sunday. So I'm like, okay, if I can do chapter 1 in 2 days, then I could probably do chapter 2 in 2 days, you know, so I'm not overwhelmed. But I definitely was overwhelmed. I was like, what was I thinking?
Oh, no. Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I know I was going to say, I mean, I know that your kids went back to school last week. I'm back in full effect. We're back on track again. School's back in session for you, for me, for everyone.
Yeah.
So we're back to the daily grind again. I think that Renzo, he doesn't actually start until tomorrow.
Mhm.
But he only has 2 classes and then he's going to go full schedule next week. Which and then there's a freaking holiday. So it's like, welcome back, by the way, you get a day off.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, I missed last semester. A lot of my classes were due on Monday. So then if you didn't have school on Monday, you'd have till like Tuesday to do it. But with these classes, they're all like deadline is Sunday. So I don't even have
time over the weekend.
Monday. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the kids are back at school doing their usual stuff. Except for Aiden, my poor son. My aunts were making fun of me today because they're like, you always forget him. But
the routine has changed.
The routine changed. Like he normally used to take the bus to therapy and pick him up at therapy. Well, therapy's on hold as of January 2nd. And let me tell you, it's been a change in this house. And
it's a full house.
And I have to have an alarm, like, to remember to get him up. Because I'm just not used to it. I knew Wednesdays. Like Wednesdays, I have it on track. He gets out at 12:40. I get to school at like 12:20. I watch him on the playground. And then I like all creepy I'm all. But like he's looking for me. And then I get him early. Like his teacher just lets him go with me because it's recess before they leave. So, so Wednesdays. Go ahead. Oh.
When we talk about 6th grade camp though. How exciting.
Yeah. I know. Not excited for me though. I have 2 going the same year.
And the same place though?
Same place.
Are you going to volunteer?
I am. So then I have to not only pay for 2 of them, but also for me twice.
Wait, you have to pay?
You didn't have to pay?
No.
Yeah.
No.
For the chaperone or the kid?
Neither.
Oh, girl, you went to Fresno. Clovis, you have to pay. It's $256 a person.
Kid?
A kid. That's what I sent. The fundraising. I haven't asked about
Okay,
the volunteers, but I'm pretty sure
you
you have to pay for the volunteers.
you need to plug that shit right now. Who needs a
Yeah.
card?
Who needs a discount card for no surrender? Carl's Jr., you get a free famous star. I know I'm
Money
buying
goes to a
two
good cause.
cards because for no surrender, it's you buy one, get one free.
Hmm.
So I got
I'll
four
probably tell you
kids.
that we'll probably just give you the money. Every time I get one of those cards, I lose it. I never remember to use it. It's
Yeah.
expired by the time I think of it.
Exclaimer, yeah, it only lasts 6 months, but still,
Yeah,
like 6 months is better than nothing.
I'll,
But
I'll just contribute.
he'll also have candy apples coming up, and he'll have Jamba Juice cards. But so I'm glad his school's kind of like already reaching out for it,
Hmm.
and I haven't heard anything about Emma's yet. But yeah, I was just like,
Well, how fast did you accumulate for the dance one? That one that you had to like fill in the bubbles. Like that's really a really good
yeah,
idea.
that was pretty fast actually.
Hmm.
I think within like a few group chats
Hmm.
between her dad and I, like he sent it to his family, and like I sent it to mine.
Maybe you do something like that just to prepare for it.
Yeah, or you guys on BB selling like something I can make. I can make
I mean,
lasagnas.
I can't believe that Clovis makes you pay for that. Yikes.
Yeah,
Well, we'll get you there.
yeah,
And that's cool that they get to have the same experience at the same time. So
I know.
that's really
Well, I
nice.
don't know if they go exactly at the same
Hmm.
time or like they go the same year though.
That's
But
cool. Good shit.
yeah,
Gonna miss
can't believe
those
it. I'm
things.
gonna have sixth graders.
Oh, honey, I'm gonna have a freshman. I'm on a whole nother level of expenses.
Yeah, crazy. Well,
His old swim coach reached out to Isaac and said if he wanted to join junior lifeguard, but he said no. So I don't
is
know.
he over
I
the
think.
speedo stage? Remember, he was so confident.
He was a really great swimmer. It
Mm-hmm.
was good experience for him, but I don't think that he's interested in junior lifeguarding until the point where I told him that, during the summertime they actually hire, like at Roosevelt and places at the pool, like you could get a
Yeah,
summer
like
job.
Island Water Park down the street from you.
Well, I know that Fresno Unified hires their own junior lifeguards for
Okay.
sure. Like I don't think that there's like an age requirement or something like that. I think as long as you're certified and complete the course, but
But no, even at no, I'm telling him though, but like at my cousins and my nieces, they work at like Wild Waters for the summer.
okay. I
And
mean,
they're
maybe that'll spark some interest
maybe.
for him.
Yeah, but that's it going on over here, readjusting and school and life is
Just
life
doing a
and
thing.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I need to ask you a few questions,
Okay.
and I need to know why you left us on a cliffhanger. The last time we sat and recorded, you said that you wanted to talk about a specific topic.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who listened to the last episode, she mentioned that she wanted to bring up how do you know what? How do you know that your significant isn't the one for you?
Yeah.
Or am I wording that wrong?
No, you're pretty much like wording it right. Like, I guess like, we've talked about like a lot. How did we know? Like, I knew Daniel was the one for me, or
Hmm.
you knew like Jesse was the one for you. Like, what were your like things? Even though if we've seen some red flags, we're like they're not living up to the green flags. I think a lot of women and people I know like think these people are their ones.
Hmm.
And they're not. If everyone else can see it, how can't you see it?
Like a brainwashing thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And almost like if you're seeing the continual cycle, why don't you just walk away? And yes, maybe I'm saying that easier said than done, but I
Hmm.
literally am the type of person that, like, in any relationship, I don't know if it's because I've seen someone go back and forth through my whole life, in and out, to where I'm like, once we break up, we're done.
Right.
I don't even care if it was a little petty, we're done. I love
Hmm.
you, but gotta go.
Yeah.
And
For the
I feel,
respect of yourself and the boundary of yourself, like, we're not moving forward on this.
yeah. And especially if you're telling yourself and your friends, like, I'm not happy.
Mhm.
I don't think he's the one.
But then you still, like, super love him at the same time? Or, like,
Yeah.
it's, like, day and night, hot and cold, like, you guys are great, then bad, then great, then bad, then great, then bad.
Yeah.
So, I think now that I'm, like, thinking about it, I'm trying to be ready to answer these questions. I wasn't sure where you were gonna go with it, and I actually was listening to something earlier that I was way earlier from this morning, and it's so funny that it connects the dots and, like, loops back around for me. And I'm only speaking on marriage at this point. At what point, when you say your I do's, and for better and for worse, does that change for you? Do you stick it through? Like, hey, this person's changed. This person isn't the person that I fell in love with, or things came out after the marriage has happened that I didn't see before, or whatnot. Do you stay for better or for worse, or do you bounce because this isn't what you signed up for? And I think for most people, marriage is the ultimatum, right? I'm in this for the long haul. I said I do because I did.
Yeah.
But also, the reason why it had came up, and it's going to be completely down the wrong route here, but there was a story on the news about a woman who claims she pled guilty and claims psychosis for postpartum psychosis
Mm-hmm.
because she sent her husband on an errand, and while he was away, she killed her children. And
Yeah.
then the husband is basically saying, like, I don't know who this lady is. This is not who I married. She has been
Yeah.
completely different. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, they obviously have split up at this point, but he has this, like, internal battle with himself of, like, that I married her. Somewhere in there is the woman that I love, but maybe does she have a moment? Like, do you forgive her and go back and help her and love her? Or do you say, I want no part in this. I don't trust her. Like, how could she do that to my children, our children? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's completely different. It's not a cheating situation. It's not a all of a sudden they come abusive situation, like, or possessive or anything like that. It's completely different situation. This is somebody that you thought you knew that did something completely heinous that, like, how could you think to do that? And I don't know who this person is. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I think at that point you're gonna have to be like, gotta go. Like, if you can kill them, you might kill me. That's all I'm saying.
You're not wrong. I
Yeah.
mean, when you said
Or
that,
do
I
you
thought you were
stay?
gonna go. I totally thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that. Do you
Yeah,
know what I'm
surprise.
talking about? Oh, like the other day, the Burning Man on fire.
Say again.
The one on the news that, like, locally, remember the woman caught her husband on fire.
Oh
That's
my
what I thought you
god!
were gonna talk about.
For those of you who didn't catch the news, local woman goes mad crazy on her husband and burns him alive in the car.
And I'm not worried about, like, but what did he do to make you so mad?
What did he
He
do?
do.
He did it.
He did something. Yeah.
And she
But
probably will happily plead guilty for that.
yeah. But no. Yeah, I think my main focus was, I think, like, I see people in my life in general that struggle with that, you know. When's enough to walk away? If you're newly dating someone within a year and there is all these boom, 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 there's a reason. Honey, that person's not your person, you know? I mean, I had a rough year, 2 years with Daniel, you know, in the beginning. It was a lot of big changes. We went from being in our little bubble where, like, people knew we were with each other, like our family knew we had people, but, like, we didn't go around you guys. I didn't take him around my family. He didn't meet the kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, Emma even said one time, she's like, I remember, like, we came home early one time from dad's and, like, you, like, made us go to your room for, like, a minute and, like, we seen someone, like, drive away. You know, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, that was dad. But, you know, like, I just told her, well, I wasn't ready for you to meet him, you know? Like, and I just feel like, in sense of, like, anything with any relationship, like, when do you know he's the right person and he's
Mm-hmm.
the wrong person? And like you said, what if you find out too late? You already married this person.
Mm-hmm.
But when is it time to walk away? Because at some point, too, even in marriages, like, people have been married 40 years longer years. They're different. Careers went different. They want different things now.
It grew apart.
They grew apart. They went through the struggles. Again, at that point, that person's probably not your person anymore. That,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere inside that person you found love with is probably there or gone. But at a point, you need to make a decision. And
Yeah.
I'm all about what makes you happy.
I think that in a situation when it's two people that just are like hot and cold with each other, up and down between goods and bads and things like that, like you can't tell me that you are the happiest you've ever been. And even if that's online, like a facade,
Mm-hmm.
and yet you're in your home bickering with each other every day, can't stand the sight of him, like he just drives you mad, like you just want to kick him out, blah 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 blah. You need to make up your mind because especially like when we've talked about, you can vent to me, but I'm also the person that's like, do you want my advice or do you want to just vent? Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you to run. I'm gonna tell you to kick him out. I'm gonna tell you, like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be on his side because I'm hearing your side of the story. What does it take to finally leave? A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean, people have stayed for worse. And I think that people that are unhappy in relationships tend to stay for the convenience of the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you're living with each other. Obviously, if you're not living with each other, you have nothing tied together. If you don't have children, you're not living together, you're not like share bills. Why are you wasting your time with somebody? Like there are plenty of other
Mm-hmm.
people out there that you can meet and flourish with.
Yeah.
But you can't give those people an opportunity if you still have that tied to you.
Mm-hmm.
But those who are living together, most of the time they're doing it out of convenience.
Yeah.
It's easier, it's cheaper to keep her, it's easier to stay. That's unfortunate because you don't need a roommate.
Yeah.
You need a partner. You know, that
Yeah.
that that's man to man, woman to woman, man to woman, whatever you want. That's you do not stay for convenience. And like I bring up that I struggle with the vows. I really, really do. I stayed in a relationship far too long, longer than it should have happened, but I stayed because I was so committed. And
Mm-hmm.
and then it when I realized it was a one-sided commitment and I'd finally reached my breaking point, that's when I had to tear myself from the situation.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer I would have been in that situation. I can't even tell you. But because I
Yeah.
was so like, but I chose this. I married this. This is what I was. Can I fix it? How much, like what can I do to fix this? And it was a one-sided battle.
Yeah.
And I needed people to show me that and wait, like, hey, wake up. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta go.
And
So that's the difference.
yeah. And I feel like, see, for me, I was like, what did I do? Like, I chose to have children with this person.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so infatuated about having that family.
Mm-hmm.
But then I didn't stay as long as others because I just knew, like, this is going to hurt them in the long run,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
And so
And that's maturity.
yeah. And I think that's like where I'm like, everyone's like, dang, why did you had 3 kids? Like, where did, I'm like,
That's not an easy thing to do.
kids don't fix the relationship. And it wasn't
Correct.
easy.
Yeah.
And, now look at where I'm at. I'm happy. My kids see that I'm loved. And do I have my bad days, with my depression? Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I can go cry in the room and put a timer and know I have to tuck my kids in 15 minutes. I better get my shit together.
Pull it. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that me and you both come from a place of like, as far as, what I know from you and what we've shared with each other, me and you both from a place that wasn't stable.
Yeah.
We didn't see a two-parent home. We didn't see what a healthy relationship looked like. We didn't have those examples set for us. So
Yeah.
me and you both did what we thought was right.
Mhm.
And, yours had extra love and you wanted that. And we want that because that's what we never had. We're
Yeah.
gonna do better than what we were taught, right? So like
Exactly.
At least most people,
It's gonna
if
try.
that's something. Yeah, if you didn't have that, you're gonna want that. You're gonna wanna do different, and you got out of there fast enough so that it didn't completely affect your kids in the long run. I should have gotten out of there fast enough so that I didn't have to, but either way, it was inevitable. At least we both say that we tried. We did our best, we toughed it out, we got as far as we could, but hell, trains derail. It's okay. It's okay to admit defeat and still walk away with your head up. But it really is an independent battle for each individual on how much they're willing to take. But you're missing out on life. And that's
Yeah,
that's just my opinion on it. I really think that the longer you stay in a situation that you're unhappy with, you're only torturing yourself. How could you get any
exactly.
better? On the other end, there are people who are staying in the same relationship and they're flourishing and going in this direction and they're leaving this person behind. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can't force someone to have growth with you. You
You can't.
can't force someone to want better. You can't, the lead the horse to water thing, not a thing. Can't do it.
No, that's 100% true.
I just really struggle with that. If you don't want my opinion, then probably don't vent to me.
Yeah. And I think a lot, especially with me setting like boundaries or stuff, sometimes, I mean, even when I talk to you, like, hey, I need a vent, you know?
Mhm.
Or anyone I talk to, I sometimes just be like, hey, I'm just venting. I don't really need a solution or
Mhm.
advice. Or I'll
Mhm.
be like, hey, what do you think I should do? Or how should I approach this if I have those things I need to ask? And I think some people, come to us and think we're going to say what they want to hear. And it's
Mm.
like, no, I'm
We are
going to
not
tell
those
you the
people.
truth. You're
Yeah,
talking to the
we
wrong
are not
person.
those people. Yeah, and I feel like if that's all they have to do when they're with you because maybe they don't have somebody to talk to about that, you need to refer them to therapy.
Yeah.
And you can say like, "Listen,
Oh, I do.
I've been noticing that when we're together, it's a lot of negativity and I very rarely get to spend time with you. Can we talk about something else?" And I kind of feel like let's have our relationships be off topic. Like, we're not
Mm-hmm.
touching that. Tell me about you. Tell me about you and what makes you happy. What's going on in your life? Like, not your relationship. We need to hard boundary on that. Like, if we're gonna spend time together, that can't be a topic that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. True.
And if they can't handle that, then you're just gonna see them a little bit less, I guess.
Yeah. True. Let's go into something fun. Let's talk about our trip. It was supposed to just be like picking you up to take you to lunch because I just felt my friend was just being distant and you like to deal with things internally and I'm like, no friend, like you need a mental day like me.
You read the room, I'll tell you that much, because I was just, yeah. I
Yeah.
pull back. I draw
Yeah.
back a lot.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. So yeah, and then we ended up, at the beach, which is both of our. I feel like that's like anyone's good place to go. So
Yeah.
I think it was
I think all four of us
refreshing.
needed that.
Yeah, we definitely needed that, and it was really nice.
Yeah.
So
Like, we literally went from coffee to a couple hours later, we're on the beach. Like, fuck it.
yeah, we literally were like, I was like, let's do. And mind you, I'm going back to the Mexican restaurant, but we literally were just like, we're gonna have lunch. Oh, let's go. Well, wait, no. First of all, and we could tag him in here so because it
Yeah,
was
let's
really
shout him
good.
out.
We'll shout him
Yeah.
out. First of all, guys, I told her like, let's go to lunch. Let's pick a place. She's like, okay, here's the directions. She gives me the directions. I'm hungry, hungry. Been up for hours, hungry. And she takes me to a pie place, dessert only.
Hey, mamas.
Hi, mamas. Okay, it was so good. It was good. Delish. We'll post a TikTok or reel about that because that'll be love. but it was good. But I was like, bitch.
It was like first course.
I know, but I get full. You seen how much I ate of my food because I was like, I literally just had pie. And then I had
Yes.
a virgin margarita. So I was like, but
Let's back all the way up that you like looked at me so sideways when I said, "Oh, let's go downtown." And you're like, "Bitch, I don't go downtown."
I, I know. No, first you wanted to go to Tower, and I was like, I don't go down there either.
I I am a big fan of hole in the wall places. That's my shit. That's where you find the gems. And Fresno has a lot of gems.
I remember I'm the girl you met that never really went past Blackstone till you had to go to your house.
Until I dragged you out.
You dragged me out.
But that's my goal. I'm going to expose you more. Even if it's just go with me. And then maybe one day, if you love it enough, you'll take other people and we'll spread the word. And we'll
Yeah.
keep all of these little mom and pop shops alive and thriving.
Yeah, I mean, I did have a good time. I had a good time. The pies were great. The Mexican food, delicious.
Mm-hmm.
We went to go look for tattoos. All of a sudden, we were like,
We bounced around a lot. So if you guys ever need any things to do, we literally parked on Fulton and we walked it and we had so much fun.
yeah, we did.
So there are plenty of things to do, and depending on the time of year, you can catch outdoor markets and things like that. Nightlife, I think, is a little bit more poppin', but we started off at Pie Mama's, and shout out to them because they have been kicking so much ass and selling out every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see her succeed. I think that that's amazing to sell out. That says volumes.
Yeah.
Los Panchos was an amazing restaurant, which is also down in Fulton. We had the shrimp. I had the shrimp tacos. You had the asada tacos. Lunch was bomb.
Margarita.
Bomb.
Good. They have a cute bar we didn't go to, but it was cute.
Beautiful restaurant. Holds plenty if you need to take a big party there. We walked down Fulton and we made it down to Frida's Cafe. Frida's Cafe was so fucking cute.
So
and
cute.
chic. So cute.
But you gotta have
Originally.
Do not have any new.
Originally, when I tried Frida's Cafe, it was actually next door to Los Panchos. And so I knew that they had moved, but I hadn't been inside it yet. And so I was really glad that we got to pop in and do that. I'm so super chic.
Which you can see that on our TikTok or Instagram.
Content friendly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can make lots of content in there while you're waiting. Trust me.
Yeah. We had the blue agave chai. That was really, really good. Highly recommend. Iced.
Yeah, iced. I only like cold coffee anyways.
It would have been nice if I didn't think that it was going to be that long. And this is not to knock them. I think if you have the time and you're looking for a vibe to chill at and like
But I think
take your
that's their
laptop.
vibe. Like that's their
Yeah,
vibe.
very
Friendly. Like he wanted our name so he can remember us the next time we come back. And I love that. We will be going back. You just need to have time.
Just do it when you have some downtime and you just looking like to chill and take your laptop, work from there, schoolwork or whatever.
Well, you'll be catching me there probably doing my homework.
Very, very chill. Gorgeous attire and furniture and very like retro feel. That was cute. Yeah, we almost ran out of things to do because we was looking for tattoos. We was closed.
We were like, oh, how far is it? We literally were like seeing which one was closed.
A 4-minute walk.
And then we decided, no, we're going to go on a 2-hour drive instead. Let's see what the husbands say.
First of all, my husband will never turn down beach. Ever.
But I do like how he was like, have you guys been drinking? This sounds like drunk, you guys. And I'm like, I don't drink. And you're like, I'm with Kelsey. Of course we're not drinking.
I was like, I had a drink 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago. He's like, did you take gummies? I'm like, no, we're sober. Today we're sober, okay?
Also, grab the gummies. We're going to the beach. I forgot them. It's okay.
But It was a fun time. Like, we had a fun time. I like that we didn't have any really plans. We got to the hotel kind of late, but we still were able to do the hot tub and marshmallows. Like, that was our goal.
Yeah. I was going to sit my ass in that hot tub. I don't care if I had 15 minutes to do it. I was going to sit my ass in that hot tub.
But, like, I can't believe, like, the whole thing of the little kids. You're like, I'm going to take their towel. And I'm like, do not take their towel.
I said that I would ask them if I could take it so that I could replace it when I go get us towels. I opened the door for them and I let them in. They didn't have key cards, so
They had a key card, but it was locked because it was after 9.
that guy was really nice to let us stay.
He was,
I'll give
but
him that.
it was, they should have had towels out there anyways.
Yeah, we were also like super, super late, so I get it, I guess. That was the Cavalier Oceanfront in San Simeon.
Yeah.
So, highly recommend.
Yes.
Pet friendly. The receptionist was so sweet. The sweetest lady ever. And I just like the fact that she was like, what's your name? Blah, 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 looking at the confirmation. And then she was like, well, welcome home. I was like, oh, yes.
You're like, I want this to be my home.
I do.
We'll be back.
Waking up, oceanfront, beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
like
the food was so good.
And they gave us a complimentary bottle of champagne.
Yeah, you really enjoyed it.
I sure did. It was so fucking good. First of all, the way that your husband was like, a mini bar! I don't think he's ever seen a mini bar before.
It was like, he's like, well, they don't have any non-alcoholic beer there.
It's like, sir, these things are for sale. It's just so that you don't have to go to the liquor store. Give me the key.
Yeah, you're like, give me the key. I need the orange juice.
Give me the key. Hey, $2.50 for 4 mimosas.
Yeah.
Best deal I've ever had. Yeah. So, highly recommend. Can't wait to go back.
My aunt actually made me chilaquiles this morning.
You didn't have chili beans?
No, chilaquiles.
Chili bean cook-off.
I did have chili beans on Sunday. Those were, she made those. My other aunt made those. So bomb. So bomb. But look at these. Can you see them when I put it up?
Hold still right there. Chilaquiles.
I know, with 2 fried eggs. I was craving them ever since breakfast again.
Huh. Oh, so she got egg money.
Oh, yeah, she got egg money.
She got egg money.
I can't believe that. I don't feel like the brown ones were that expensive when I went the other day.
They didn't have any brown ones. That's all they had was there was an 18-pack for $13. And I said, no. We're not having eggs.
What?
I will make recipes that do not ever ask for an egg until this bird flu is done.
Do you know who you need to hit up who always has eggs? She said it before.
Who?
Crystal.
Crystal! Yeah.
She has 8 chickens.
Huh. Well, after I posted that on my story. After I posted that on my story, everybody was like, hell no, girl, Sam's Club this, Costco that. And I was like, yeah, but I guarantee you they're sold out in the first hour they open the doors.
Yeah, they're sold out fast. I haven't been able to catch them there. I got some. I
don't eat eggs.
I mean, I only eat brown eggs. And I go to Costco and Sam's Club, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I just been getting them wherever I find them, like Walmart, Vons, safe, around me, because
California's in a crisis, and
Winco
eggs are damn expensive.
No, but Winco had them over here in Clovis.
I'm good. I'm just good.
I'm gonna get you
good without them.
I'm gonna hit up Crystal.
No. I'll be fine. I'll be
Your
fine.
husband
We literally
needs
only
eggs.
On the weekends. We don't. We're not home to cook breakfast all week.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna have to put a GoFundMe for SV's eggs.
First of all, just pray for California. That's okay. What else? What else is on the agenda? I was gonna ask you something and I totally forgot what I was gonna ask you.
I took Rowan to Sacramento.
That's right. How did that go?
I went on 2 trips this past week. Look at me. And I'm going to the Snow Sunday. Who do I think I am? Obviously, traveling feeds my soul. because you can see I'm in
Mm-hmm.
good spirits. Yeah, we went to Sacramento for a UC Davis appointment, which my kids all have teams up there. So it was one of the in-person visits. Drove up there with my Grams and Rowan, and it was pretty nice because he gets like all excited, like, we're staying at a hotel. How many stars does it have? You
My.
know, like he's so excited. He's
Hmm.
bougie. Took him to Old Town Sac, and then we had like dinner. It was freezing.
I love Old Town.
I took him to see like the Capitol at night because they still had like a Christmas tree up. That was really nice. And then we went to his appointment, and he had a good appointment. Way different from like his visit that he had like right before school started and so around August was the last time we went up there.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor was just like, wow, I see like a big change. And I'm like, yeah, he's doing really good. The only thing we're having trouble with is sleeping. Can't get his sleeping on a good schedule. He goes to bed early, but he wakes up early. Like
Earlier. So is he being affected by the lack of sleep at all?
I think so, because he's wanting to take naps.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, his work's still being done. But it's not. It's just hit or miss. But I would say like he wakes up between 4 and 5 in the morning every day.
He needs more sleep for growth.
Yeah. But one thing I did start doing this week with all the kids and even myself is that 7 o'clock is no electronic hour. So like TV's off, iPads, phone, play with your damn toys you got for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally. We were playing Uno, the first night, all of 4 of us, and it's nice because I want to set an example also, so I'm not like, you can't be on nothing and I'm off. So I'm trying to do that because they, studies are showing like keeping their mind off, stimulating things before bed is like for better sleep.
Yeah.
I would say like them going to bed has been easier because I'm
like
not
a
like
wind down time.
Yeah, like a wind down hour.
That's good.
But it's not helping him stay asleep. She did recommend like melatonin or something, but that's not working. So I think I'm gonna switch to magnesium. I heard magnesium night gummies. I know someone else takes and they say it works really well. So I think I'm gonna put a little order in for those on Amazon.
Okay.
Because I just need to try something. So if anyone has any recommendations, I mean, I'm trying everything. The only thing I haven't tried, which I'm also gonna look for on Amazon, is like a weighted blanket.
You'll stay asleep.
Yeah. I mean, last night he has a little cough. I gave him like Brown-fed DM. So I was like, he's gonna sleep.
Yeah.
No, he woke up. I was like, damn it.
Like the way this looks on my face.
What?
Pale.
Yeah.
Maybe I need some sunshine in my life.
Well, you did have some.
A little bit. A little bit of vitamin D.
Maybe you need like big D.
Mother watches us.
Hey.
She's like, are you getting D or not?
Do I need to call my son-in-law and text him? It was funny. My Grams had made a joke about something like, I can't think of it now, but it was so funny because it totally flew past like Daniel's head. And then like later we're together and I was like, Grams was like talking about sex. And he was like, I know. And I'm like, yeah, she was. She was saying that like, it was something probably about getting lucky or something. I don't remember the exact, but it was about like us having. He was like, oh my gosh, she said that?
Well, she already asked what side of the bed you're doing it on, so.
I know. When she slept over? What side do you guys
Don't sleep on that side. It's sacred.
Secret.
Not because she's like disgusted by it, but because she doesn't want to bother that energy.
Side. I'm like, they're clean sheets. I vacuumed the mattress. Like, I don't know. It's all clean.
She's like, no, that's energy.
Yeah. I'm like, Grandma, you need that energy, okay?
We said we're gonna get your Grams and my mom together so they can They could talk all this shit together.
Right? I know, seriously. But yeah. How are you doing? How was work?
It's fine. I was on the floor all day today, so it's super goddamn busy.
I'm still waiting for you to make me my free breakfast toast.
You gotta come early enough so I can go do that.
I know, but like honestly, do you want Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow? I have to go to Madeira, so I'm gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts.
I've never had anything from Dunkin' Donuts ever in my life.
Okay, I got you then.
That's quite far to bring coffee to me, though.
It's on my way home back from there.
Okay.
If I
I
don't
can say no
go,
to coffee.
if I don't go around,
I'm not gonna say no. You
okay,
just let me know. You hit me up, I'll run out.
yeah, because I have to go to the school out there,
Mm.
and so I have to. They're only doing walk-in hours. But for all y'all that don't know, is I love me some Dunkin' Donuts. So if you ever go to Madeira and then want to come and bring me some Dunkin' Donuts, let me know. I don't really like
Out of
their
all places,
I don't like their
that's what I wasn't
coffee.
looking.
And it's at the worst place. It's in the Walmart. The
In
only
the Walmart.
The only Walmart. So it's so busy. But I love Dunkin' Donuts. And there's also one in Kettleman. So if you're driving from Kettleman's to Fresno, I like their pineapple mango refresher drink.
It's like a Starbucks.
Yeah,
I heard Kerman has a new Dutch.
they do.
Dutch is
You know the
expanding.
mayor went to their opening?
I bet. There's like 10 people there. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. No, I saw the line. The line was massive.
The line was long, yeah. But the
Yeah.
Dutch, someone that worked that opening, works at the one close to my house, and I was there getting some Dutch, and they're telling them, like, the mayor came. Oh, my light.
Yeah.
My light died.
Oh no! There it is.
Okay. But yeah,
Not the mayor came.
they're like, the mayor came out of all the openings. I'm like, well, yeah, what does the mayor have to do in Kermit? My light died
Oh,
again.
it's out again.
It's dead. But yeah, so I definitely think everything's expanding. So hopefully we can get a Dunkin' Donuts here. But I love Dunkin' Donuts.
You gotta prove that it's good enough.
I mean, okay, honestly, it's just a refresher and the bagel bites. But I heard their coffee's really good.
I don't know. When you get there, let me know what's on the menu. I will try it. I will let you know. We'll loop back around again.
Okay.
We need to go back to the drawing board and we need to update our vision boards because I feel like the both of us have done some checking off and we need to update.
What was on my vision board?
What?
You have it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's posted on our Instagram, right?
I don't know.
Goodness.
My vision board. Okay. I don't know if I did any of this stuff. Or maybe this is my new vision board.
I don't know why. I thought it was on our, maybe it's just on your page. But when I hold my wallpaper down, I can see
Oh, yeah,
my
yeah,
vision
yeah,
board.
yeah, you're right. Okay, hold on. Or like when your screen's locked though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So anyways, I think that we need to just go back and refresh for 2025. Like I said, we don't do resolutions around here, but
yeah.
I'm down for a new vision board.
I deleted mine. Yeah, because it's not here.
Because, yeah, remember the other day when I was telling you that it was National Vision Board Day?
I know, but I
time.
didn't make one. I have like a self-care, my phone's on bedtime mode, but I have a self-care one right now to just give me prompts for like myself every day.
Mm-hmm.
It says like, you know, I will allow myself to evolve and things like that. But rewind, something I did want people to know, and I'm working on it. My sister-in-law, shout out to Sam, got me a daily entry journal for like the morning and night. Because she listens to our podcast, and so she was like, hey, did you start journaling? And I was like, no, I didn't buy one. So she's like, good, here's one.
Oh, nice.
And I like it. However, I still struggle at night to be mindful. So I have done like maybe one night entry, but I'm doing good in the morning.
Well, why don't you do it during your 7 o'clock downtime?
Because I'm interacting with the kids. It's still not like me time.
But it's still 5 minutes. And
I know,
make the
literally
kids
is a
hold
5
you
minute.
accountable.
I know. But and every day you can write like your intentions for the day. And so one of them is like, what's your intention? And I always say like to write in here at tonight.
And
But
then you don't go back.
I need to get deeper on what I'm putting in there. My therapist says I have a problem trying to feel things. But I do like that I'm at least writing in the morning.
Yeah. Well, the way that your kids have homework time and downtime, they should also hold you accountable for your homework because you do it to them and they should do it to you.
Yeah.
Show them, hey, look, I wrote in it. Like, just, they don't have to read it, but like, I did my part, That way, because they're so good with routines, I think that you should have them help you hold you accountable. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they'll give you a hard time.
I know. Little buttholes. They're like, Mom, you said it.
5 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Be kind to yourself.
All right. I think that's it for them today.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right. Bye, guys. Make sure to like and follow us.
I don't know what's going to happen after Sunday. We may not have a TikTok, but we will still be on Instagram and YouTube.
Yes.
And
I don't think they're
Spotify
going to really ban it, but whatever.
and Apple Music. Wow.
Yeah.
You never know. You can catch us in other places. We don't have to be on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You have our number, text us.
If you want us to talk about anything, text us, email us, write in.
Yes. Our email is dusty, so send us some things.
You can go in the DMs, slide in the DMs. Anyways.
That's what she said. Okay,
bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to another hour of our bullshit.
Make sure you follow us on all of our socials at bfil.podcast.
You can catch us every week on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Bye, besties.